Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, hey, I am Doromula. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for stopping by. And on today's video, I'm going to talk about the easiest way to come to Canada. As for those who are new here, I'm Doromula. I'm from Kenya and I recently relocated to Canada. I live in Canada now and it has been 2 years. And when I came to Canada, let me give you a short story. I came to Canada while I was still pregnant. So I'm going to talk about my story, my and my partner's story that brought us here to Canada and the ways that we did to come to Canada. And the other good news is that I gave birth here in Canada, and now I have a 16-year-old, and she's called Smalley. So I'm going to tell you guys the small information that I remembered on what we did, and I've written down here in my church notebook. So first things first, the easiest way to come to Canada is through student's visa. That is the easiest. Just be 100% sure if you're going to like start applying how to come to Canada, the easiest way is through student's visa. That is the easiest way. And as we came through student visa, okay, so my husband, my partner, and also another thing about this, what we did, we are married. My partner and I were married, so it was easy for us to come to Canada, the both of us, because we are married. And the second thing, he did a student visa and I came to Canada with him as an dependent, so I am his dependent. And he did what? Student visa. I repeat, do a student visa. That way you will come to Canada easily and faster, unlike the work permit one. And another good thing is, if you do a student visa and you put your wife as your dependent, they will definitely give your wife a work permit. Okay, so first thing, if you have to do a student visa, that is the easiest way for you to come to Canada. Okay, so another thing is that our application, as it took only 5 days. The visa was out because we gave them each and every document they wanted, and we also used a agent. I'll come back to that agent part. Okay, so we used also an agent, and I will give you the agent's information after I've talked about everything that you'll need. And the agents will also help you with each and everything. Like, they will take you guys through everything that you need, every information that you guys will need. But first, you have to have money. Okay, have money, have a lot of money. Okay, so we used an agent, and these are the things that the agent asked of us. So number one, you have to pay the agents. And it's not small money. It's, I don't know, for me it's a lot. Maybe for you guys, the millionaires, it will be nothing for you. But according to me, like, yes, you're going to pay them a lot of money. Like, it's not small, it's a lot, but they're going to help you get to Canada. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're talking about Canada. Like, you have to pay that money for you to get here. So you'll have to pay them. In Kenyan shillings, it will be like around 300k. That is, you're not paying them like for maybe for flights or biometrics or visa. That you're just paying them, let's just say, consultation fee. Like, it's not like a consultation fee, because they are going to help you like process to get the visa. Let's say you're just paying them for them to help you process to get the visa. So in Kenyan shillings, you're going to pay them like around 300k. In USD, it's going to be like 2,700 USD. Like, it's a lot, right? But you need to get to Canada, so don't think about the money. Do everything that you need to get the money so that you fly to Canada. That payment, USD 2,700 for their services, and that money is for a single applicant. So if you're applying 2, 3, double the money times 2 times 3 times 4. Are we together up to that end? Yeah. Don't think about the money, just think about Canada and do whatever you have to do to get the money. Okay, another thing is that the basic documents that are needed. 1, a bank statement. So you have to, like, I don't know, you have to have money in your bank, and you have, like, you see the way the bank statement, like, it will show everything, the money you have, how you've been transacting, everything. So the first thing for a student visa, you have to show them your bank statement. And another thing is academic credentials, like your level of study, whatever, all from nursery to primary, everything you have to show them the academic credentials. And another thing you must have, everything I'm taking here is you must. It's a must, it's a necessity. You have to have it. Another thing, apart from the academic credentials, you have to have school fees. And in Kenyan shillings, it's maybe like 2.5 million, 2 point something if you change it. In USD, it's like $20,000. Don't think about the money, think about Canada. You have to do everything that you need to get to Canada. So the school fees is in Canadian. In USD is like 20,000 Canadian dollar. That is for the school fees. Another thing that you'll need, you have to have living expenses. That's another thing. This one is even more than the school fees, but we are talking about Canada. Focus. So the living expense is 21,000 Canadian dollar. Now this one is maybe like 2,600,000, maybe 2,700,000, like if you convert it into Kenyan shillings. This, you need to show that one. You have to have living expense. You have to have that 21,000 Canadian dollar, and you need to show extra $6,000 per person accompanying you. Like me now as the dependent, I have to add, like I have to show I have more than 6,000. Okay. If you want to come to Canada, just have money and have the student's visa. You're good to go. That one. Then another thing that you'll need a church document. This one will show if you are Christian, a Muslim, or whoever you are, whatever you are doing, like church documents. So these are the things that the agents asked from us. They asked about if I was working, where was I working. I sent everything that I was working. I sent them my what are these called? I sent them my education levels from whatever, everything. Then he did his own part. Then I gave them a letter from my church. I gave them also a letter from my doctors because I was pregnant at that time. So you'll need to go to biometrics, you'll need to go to medics, you'll need to go, they'll ask you like a lot of things for you to go and give it to them so that they will help you. They will fill your information for you. They will send you, it's very, very long, but every document I think it's easy for you to get them because we did it faster and it came out, our visa came out in 5 days. So that's also a sign for you to go and get the money so that you can come to Canada. So I will not be bored. I'll have someone somewhere. Okay, and another thing, the first thing he did, he was supposed to go to school in Toronto, but we ended up coming to Regina because we needed to get the PR faster. So the school fees that he paid in Toronto, they had to refund him so that he can pay for a school here in Regina. So you need the church documents. Then another thing that you'll need, proof, like this one now, they always say it's like proof for you that after some time that you've spent here in Canada, you like go back home. Properties, if you have land, if you have a car, if you have houses, if you have anything that is under your name, you have to show them that this is what I have and I'll not be stuck here in your country. I'm only coming here for school. Then after some time I'll have to go back and look after my businesses. So he did his part. He showed whatever he had in Nigeria. I also had to show whatever I have in Kenya. Any property that you have to show them. Then another thing is that, okay, the places of work, the places you've worked, and you also have to show evidence. So if I've worked in, let's say, okay, I've worked at Flight Cab, I had to show them. Flight Cab, what was I doing? I did this and this and this. I worked in my auntie's company, I did this and this and this. So I have to show them. And also the company has to write a letter to back it up, so you can't lie. Everything needs to be true. Okay, and another thing, if you're pregnant, you'll need a letter from your doctor. Like, your doctor will have to say how many months, how old is your pregnancy, how many months are you, like, is it 27, 25, 24? And also another thing, for you to travel, there is also a limit. If you're pregnant, you can't travel, I think, if you are past 20, is it 27? I think if you're past 27 you can travel, or is it 29 weeks or 20, I don't know, I can't remember. I think it's 27 weeks you can travel, or I don't know. If you go to the medics, they will do everything. They will know your pregnancy, how old it is, when you will give birth. Then they will give you a duration of time that if your visa is not out, you can't travel past this time. But your visa, if your visa is out when you are this at this time, then you'll be able to travel. But they will show you everything, they will give you everything. So if you're pregnant, they'll give you a time duration for you to be able to travel. If your visa is not out by that time, you won't be able to travel. You will travel after. So first thing, if you're pregnant, you'll need your doctor's letter, like your the doctor that you always go to see every month, or maybe your gynaes, you will need their letter. And also you will need a letter from the airport's doctor. Okay, and each of this letter, they have to be stamped. So if you're using Comaroc, as I was using Comaroc, so I had to go and meet my doctor, and he wrote whatever he needed to write, then he stamped it. Okay, good. So after your doctor's letter and everything, then you'll have to need your book. You see that book the pregnant woman always go to? I think it's called maternity what that book, you have to also carry it to come along with you if you're pregnant and you're traveling to Canada. I think it's every place. So you will need all of those documents, and you will need a lot more things for you to carry and for you that the agents will need. But I won't go through all. I just gave you the basic things that you will need, or the hint 1 to 3 what you will need or what you will not need to do. They will tell you everything. But I only wrote the things that I could remember and how long it took. Ours only took 5 days, and our visa was out, and we give thanks to God. So another thing that I'm going to give you work. I'm not going to stress myself. No. I'm going to give you work. I insist. For these agents that I'm going to plug you guys, you have to pay them. And you're going to pay them 2,700 Canadian dollar. And that money is not for anything biometric or whatever. That one is only for them to help you get the visa, the student. And that, if you're here and you're watching me and you're doing a work visa, it's going to take months. It's going to take, I don't know how long it's going to take, but it will take longer. But the students one, it will take shorter. But you never know, everybody have their own luck. But as for us, it only took 5 days. Maybe for you it will take months, years, days, months, hours, minutes. Everybody with their own luck, so don't blame it on anyone. I'm just going to plug you the same agent that helped us with our process. Okay, for more information, go to Canada Immigration website. You can also go to Canada Immigration website and read about everything that they need. On my side, maybe I don't even know, because this whole process, it was the man who did it. I only was giving him the information that they needed. And Now this is the tea. The agent who helped us. The agent who helped us, they are called, and this video is not sponsored by this agent. This video is proudly sponsored by yours truly, Doromulwa. Yeah. Okay guys, so for more information, go to True Link Immigration. So let me show you their Instagram. You can go and consult more to them. This is their Instagram. It's called True Link. The True without an E. Link. Okay, they're from Nigeria. That is their link. They're called, that is their IG Instagram page. It's called True Link Immigration Services, and they are verified. So for more information, please don't hesitate to go and follow them and ask them. Probably they will give you a lot more information than what I gave you. So don't hesitate to go and meet them. And if I remember anything that I forgot to tell you girls, I'll put it in the description box. But as for now, go and get your money, or focus on getting the money, so that you'll have, before you even go and meet those people, because that money is the only one that I could remember, but also there are other fees that you need to have. So get you the money and come to Canada and be with me, so that I will not be bored, so that you come here, get the work, get the documents, live life, enjoy Canada. Okay, thank you guys, and that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching this video until this end. And if you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much, darling, for being here. And if you're new here, please don't forget to subscribe, and do remember to like the video and also share it. And what did I want to tell you guys again? And for those who asked me this question on Instagram, thank you so much, and I hope you've got your answers, and I will see you on the next one. Bye guys, see you in the next video.